What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight? Southern guy here. Welcome to the WWE RAW review. Welcome to the RAW review for Monday, February 6, 2017. RAW took place tonight from the Mahana Center in Portland, Oregon. Last week we saw footage from Triple H Seth Rollins. From the past, SamoaJoe making his debut, attacking the former face of the WWE. The show opens with Stephanie McMahon Mick Foley in the ring. Behind the table, Foley said that he was introducing the hottest free agent society. He looked at Stephanie McMahon and asked her how he was supposed to say it. Foley hoped Hunter was happy with it, but he's not. He introduced SamoaJoe, the hottest free agent who wrestled all over the world. It came from NXT. Joe making his debut tonight. The show opened with the hottest free agent signing. He looked at Stephanie. Let's see. Supposed to say it. Foley happened. Since SamoaJoe came to the ring in a suit, Corey Graves talked about as one of the baddest men on earth. Stephanie built up Joe by saying he won titles all over the world. But he won titles all over the world, and Foley encouraged him to go ahead and sign, and Stephanie questioned Foley's lack of charisma. Foley admits that he's a fan of Joe, but not a fan of how he got his contract or who he's associating himself with. Joe explained that it takes 18 years to get into a WWE ring. Joe said that his loyalty means beating up Seth Rollins and putting him on the shelf. So be it. Joe put on the entire locker room on notice. He signed his contract, and Roman Reigns came out to a huge boos, which is no surprise, from the live crowd. Roman Reigns challenged Joe to threaten him. Foley ended up booking Roman Reigns versus SamoaJoe later on in the night, which was the main event. Now, me being a big fan, I'm a fan of Joe. I like what he did tonight in the ring. I love his style, and I'm a big fan of SamoaJoe. Later on tonight, so we saw Goldberg responds to Brock Lesnar tonight. So backstage segment with Cesaro, Bayley showed up next versus Bayley versus Nia Jax. Facts of tonight, the 137 episode of Raw. Charlotte will defend the WWE Raw Women's Championship against Bayley next week, when Raw takes place in Las Vegas on the Strip. Nia Jax pinned Bayley at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. The finish saw Charlotte come to the ring and argue with the referee. Bayley knocked her off the apron, but this would allow Nia Jax to hit a Samoa drop and pin her for the victory. Nia Jax defeats Bayley. Later, Chris Jericho would defend the United States Championship. Of course, SamoaJoe debut match against Roman Reignsto, like I said, was the main event tonight. Also on SmackDown, John Cena. They announced John Cena versus Randy Orton. So the Braun Strowman beat TC Rob Kelly, Dustin Wallace, and James Stock in 1 minute 55 seconds of the handicap match. Backstage segment saw Braun Strowman told Foley that he wants everyone. Mick booked Braun Strowman against Roman Reigns for a match at WWE Fastlane, and Strowman walked off. Eric Torn beat Drew Gallic in 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Hit the suplex following the pinfall victory. After the match, Brian Kendrick got in the ring and shook his head. Austin Aries was all commentary. WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens, WWE United States Champion Chris Jericho came out for a promo. Jericho put Tom Brady on the list for stealing his GOAT nickname. He called him a stupid idiot. Jericho suggested that he and Owens should face each other in a champion versus champion match at WrestleMania 33. Goldberg's music hit. Goldberg came out and said that he never turned down a fight and accepted Brock Lesnar's challenge for a match at WrestleMania 33. Owens said that he was smart and it will be the perfect undercard match for KO Mania 2. Goldberg told Kevin Owens the reason he was the longest reigning Universal Champion because he never faced him. Goldberg challenged Kevin Owens to a match at WWE Fastlane for the Universal Championship. Jericho asked Goldberg if he knew what happens to people who make their own matches. As he was going to put him on the list, Goldberg took it from him and wrote his own name on there. Jericho put the pen back to Jericho. He told fans just made the list. Jericho told Goldberg he had a loud mouth and blah blah blah. Got Owens wasn't happy, and Jericho told him that Goldberg can't talk to him like that. Goldberg told Owens that he looked like he was the Universal Champion title and that he was next. Backstage segment with Kevin Owens between Jericho. Jericho told him to put him in that match. Goldberg against Goldberg. Jericho said he was always had KO's back, and Owens said that he accepting a match that with that man it doesn't qualify him as having his back. WWE Raw Tag Team Champions Luke Gallows, Carlos Anderson defeated Sheamus and Cesaro by DQ. And when Big Cass booted Luke Gallows in the head. Michael Cole announced that Seth Rollins tore the MCL in his knee, and his participation at WrestleMania 33 is a serious doubt. The New Day defeated the Shining Losers, and Xavier Woods hit the midnight hour and got the pinfall victory. See, WWE cursed up the Hall of Fame video package for the Rock and Roll Express. Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. We brought you the news earlier today as well as the week. WWE United States Championship match. Chris Jericho with Kevin Owens beat Sami Zayn at 9 minutes 45 seconds. To retain that KO ran in and interfered. Super kick Zayn, allowing Jericho to hit the code breaker to get the 3 count. They celebrated together after the match. Austin Aries called out WWE Cruiserweight Champion Neville to the ring, and with no scares, Neville Cedric Alexander, Noomdar, and TJ Perkins in the order brawl ensuring making the match. Next week, the Raw debut of Emelina. They hopped up that tonight. TJ Perkins, Jack Gallagher, and Cedric Alexander beat Tony Dees, Noomdar, and Neville in 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The finish saw Perkins hit the lumbar check on Noomdar and pinned him. Backstage segment with Jericho and KO won into their unbreakable bond. SamoaJoe attacked Roman Reigns when he made his entrance to the to the ring, slamming Reigns' head on the ring apron, and then threw him into the barricade, delivered a clothesline for a good measure. Michael Cole, if the match would happen. SamoaJoe defeated Roman Reigns in 9 minutes and 56 minutes. The match finally got underway with Joe unloading on Reigns, and the crowd was tough on Reigns with boos. When he landed the offense chance, Reigns sucks. Reigns hit it with offense. Eventually, Braun Strowman came out. Reigns hit him with a Superman punch. That didn't do anything. He hit another one, and Strowman went off the apron to the outside, but landing on his feet. The distraction allowed SamoaJoe to hit the Uranagi and secure the pinfall. The fans chanting, "Thank you, Strowman. Thank you, Strowman." Braun Strowman continued to attack Reigns after the match. He finally led up, and he continued to attack Reigns, but he finally let up, and the refs came out to check our raids as the show went off the air. There you have it, guys. SamoaJoe won. Hitting Uranagi thanks to the distraction of Braun Strowman, allowed SamoaJoe to pick up the win on his first victory over Roman Reigns tonight. So Roman Reigns defeated tonight at the hands of SamoaJoe by distraction of Braun Strowman. That counts, and SamoaJoe's got his first victory on Monday Night Raw, thanks to Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman attacked, excuse me, Braun Strowman attacked Roman Reigns after the match, and threw him through the barricade, and speared him through the barricade. That is your official WWE Raw review, results, and reaction tonight for the Monday Night Raw. I hope y'all enjoyed this WWE Raw review and results and action. Don't follow me on Twitter at DannyParker27. Sub to me on YouTube, Southern Guy What's the Divide, or YouTube.com. Follow me on Twitter at DannyParker27. Instagram, Junior Danny Parker. And if you would like to submit any letters that you would like me to read on YouTube, if you got any letters, anything out there that you would like me to read, to do a video on, I would gladly do it. If you want to email me, that's Danny. That's Southern Guy 175 at Outlook.com. I will gladly support you and read your letter on an official video any video that I do. So don't forget to follow me on everything. Subscribe to the channel. Hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you enjoyed this WWE Monday Night Raw review of today. But we saw matches made tonight. Well, Goldberg finally will verse Kevin Owens at Fastlane for the Universal title. We got a championship match next week on Raw. Charlotte and Bayley. Bayley getting her rematch. That's supposed to be the debut of Evelita. Will we finally see it or not? We'll find out next week. But that is it for the Raw review. Tomorrow night, SmackDown Live. I will have an official SmackDown Live review tomorrow night. Remember, don't forget to tune in here at the 9 o'clock hour. I will have some WWE news tomorrow too as well. Don't forget to sub to the channel. Have y'all have a great rest of the night. Have a great one, guys.